Hi everyone. I was given this information regarding Marcia Lucas, George Lucas's ex-wife, and her take on Kathleen Kennedy and the sequel trilogy. So I thought this was very interesting and I would report it to you. It is from Howard Kazanjian, A Producer's Life, an exploration of the life work of legendary film producer Howard Kazanjian by J.W. Rinsler. And again, my condolences out to the family for their loss. So now let's take a look at what Marcia Lucas has to say, and then I'll break this down and talk about this further. So here we go. I like Kathleen. I always liked her, said Marcia Lucas. She was full of beans. She was really smart and really bright, really wonderful woman. And I liked her husband, Frank. I liked them a lot. Now that she's running Lucasfilm and making movies, it seems to me that Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams don't have a clue about Star Wars. They don't get it. And J.J. Abrams is writing these stories. When I saw the movie where they killed Han Solo, I was furious. I was furious when they killed Han Solo. Absolutely, positively, there was no rhyme or reason to it. I thought, you don't get the Jedi story. You don't get the magic of Star Wars. You're getting rid of Han Solo. And then at the end of the last one, The Last Jedi, they have Luke disintegrate. They killed Han Solo. They killed Luke Skywalker. And they don't have Princess Leia anymore. And they're spitting out movies every year. And they think it's important to appeal to a woman's audience. So now their main character is female, who's supposed to have Jedi powers, but we don't know how she got Jedi powers or who she is. It sucks. The storyline lines are terrible, just terrible, awful. You can quote me, J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, talk to me. All right. Marcia's years spent with Lucas, she obviously had good experience with Kennedy. Now, it is interesting, she points out Kennedy, J.J. Abrams, and even Rian Johnson, not mentioned but only through the mention of how Luke was treated in The Last Jedi. Marcia hated how the men were regressed and killed, as well as how Princess Leia was not utilized. Marcia Lucas pointed out the obvious, how Kennedy, JJ, and Johnson knew nothing about Star Wars. A major point I'd like to bring forward is she mentions how Disney Lucasfilm thinks it is important to appeal to a woman's audience. Only to create a female character who is poorly written with no arc and no explanation on why she doesn't need any training in a story that is terrible. Marcia Lucas knew of George's ideas, his study to bring about a story under mythological themes, how a character is developed. Disney Lucasfilm does not focus on the magic of Star Wars. Their focus basically is on the inclusion of today's world, making the magic and myth of Star Wars, a timeless story, obsolete. Okay, so what do you think about this interesting clip? I think and believe it validates what the hardcore EU elitists, and I guess you could say that's me, have been saying since 2012. The original movies and the expanded universe is Star Wars. What is produced now is in name only.
Another happy landing.